Hello everyone, it's another lovely spring day here in the mountains, perfect to read and listen to some poetry. The poem of this week is by Countee Cullen, who was one of the stars of the Harlem Renaissance in the United States. This poem shows its quiet melancholy, its deep affection and limpid prosody. Here Cullen, a poet who was often labeled ethnic and black, is doing precisely what every poet should do, claiming all literature, all of the world and its cultural treasures as his heritage. To John Keats' poet, at springtime. I cannot hold my peace, John Keats. There never was a spring like this. It's an echo that repeats my last year's song and next year's bliss. I know, in spite of all men say of beauty, you had felt her most. Yea, even in your grave her way is laid. Poor, troubled, deary ghost, spring never was so fair and dear as beauty made her seem this year. I cannot hold my peace, John Keats. I am as helpless in the toil of a spring as any lamb that bleats to feel the solid earth recoil beneath his puny legs. Spring beats her tocsin call to those who love her, and lo, the dogwood petals cover her breast with drifts of snow, and sleek white gulfs fly screaming to her and hover about her shoulders and kiss her cheek, while white and purple lilacs muster a strength that bears them to a cluster of color and odor. For her sake, all things that slept are now awake. And you and I, shall we lie still, John Keats, while your beauty summons us? Somehow I feel your sensitive will is pulsing up some tremulous sap road of a maple tree, whose leaves grow music as they grow, since your wild voice is in them. A harp that grieves for life that opens death's dark door. Though dust, your fingers still can push the vision splendid to a birth. So now they work as breaths in the hush of the night on the broad sweet page of youth. John Keats is dead, they say. But I, who hear your full insistent cry, in bud and blossom, leaf and tree, know John Keats still writes poetry. And while my head is earthward bowed, to read new life sprung from your shroud, folk seeing me must think it is strange that merely spring should so derange my mind. They do not know that you, John Keats, keep revel with me too.